welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Bob UB and I'm back with another video. So guys, a few weeks back when I was traveling from the Free State to the Val, something happened, right? So what happened was I saw this lady. Actually, I was sitting next to her in the taxi, right? What can we call her? Heartbroken? No, let's call her Survivor, yeah. So Survivor, she sat next to me in the taxi and like you could see emotionally she was not okay. So I ended up asking her, girl, what's up? She's in Kuri. By looking at her, you can tell her this person. Oh, by the way, I'm really sorry about the noise. My neighbors, they are taking, but either way, yeah. So I asked her, girl, are you okay? Like, what's going on? What's wrong? Sure. Like, she cried. Fine. So Mugele, she cried and like I was so, I don't know, I was confused because I don't know what was going on, right? So fine, I waited for her to come down first until Bele and she decided to open up later on. She was like, no, what happened was I went to see my boyfriend in Renfrew, right? So Mugai is no longer the same. Mugai umushabile, guys. Umushabile, like, yeah. So I asked her about her relationship. Oh, I should have studied psychology with them because well, I'm really good with people's problems. But yeah. So I asked her relationship with the guy before what happened. Like, how was it? How was the guy? Was he always like that? Ding 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 ding. So she told me that no, guy is from the Free State also, and they've been dating for over 7 years. Like, imagine that opportunity, just like that. Maraban. Fine, they've been dating for over 7 years, and the guy had to move to Renfrew because he got a job because they were struggling, and they have a child together. So the guy, he was not like that. Azanga mashaba, like. In Elemoto Oshab, guys, this guy in Elemoto Oshab, like he took care of her, he took care of the kid. He always made sure that they never went to bed hungry until he moved to Renfrew. Fine, guys. So, guy, what can we call him? We can call him abuser because he's an abuser, right? So abuser got a job in Renfrew, so he had to move to Renfrew to take care of his family. So obvious, the first few months was still okay. He was still providing for his family, he was still sending them money. Like, Dintona Dilishab, right? Even, what's her name? Survivor. Even Survivor, she would go there and visit him sometimes, like, things were still okay. Until my child disappeared, 3 years young. 3 years younger, I mean. So in a period of 3 years, this guy changed. He no longer called her. He no longer went home to see his family. He no longer sent them money. He no longer took care of them. Let me put it like that. Like, this guy honestly changing the guy. So until this one time, Mugel, I decided, you know what? Which was the time when I bumped into her in the taxi. You know what? Let me go and find out what's going on, because it might happen that this person or whatever. But yeah. So girly, she went to So when abuser got to when Survivor got to Renfrew, apparently the guy was not around. She went there on Monday, and I was traveling back home. It was on a Sunday. Yeah, it was on a Sunday. So she went there on Monday, the previous week before I got high. So when she got that the guy is not there, she calls her, he's not answering. She asked people more compounding, more area, more because it's like they were staying in a community or something like that. They were like, no, the last time we saw him was yesterday. So Harit, okay. And then, oh shame, the landlord was generous. Because she's been waiting, guys. Imagine 6 hours until the landlord came to her, not the landlord, the caretaker came to her rescue. So after waiting outside for 6 hours, I need to see the landlord, the caretaker gave her a spare key. She literally waited for him for the hele dag. This guy never came. He only came back before volgende dag. Like, she's been trying him. The guy was not answering her call. His calls are named. He was literally ignoring her. So shame, poor thing was busy sitting there. There was no food, by the way. She was sitting there in that room staring at the walls because tea. So the following day, the next day, guy comes, he arrives. He has lost weight. The way this girl tells, not this girl, the way Survivor tells it, it's like the guy, he was buffed. He used to be those guys that would work out, like he had muscles and all that back at home. I almost said back in the day. So he came, guy, and he was not the same. He has lost weight. He's not even happy to see her. Imagine, like, you traveled for hours to come and see someone. Like, and she only went there because she was worried. This guy's no longer taking my calls. What if something had happened to him? Plus, I'm worried that I can't keep up. Like, I'm behind. So that's why she went there. So this guy, he was giving her a cold shoulder. He has lost weight. Guys, like, this guy literally, he was not welcoming. Let me put it like that. He was not welcoming. So at night when they were sleeping, she heard the guy. He was sneaking around Boma. Let's say 11:30, because she said she slept early. She slept early because she was tired from all the sitting and she was hungry on the other hand, I guess. So she slept early. So this guy was sneaking around. And when she caught a glimpse of what the guy was doing, apparently the guy, he was drinking some pills or some tablets, but then she couldn't tell what those pills were for or what were they, right? So it's weekend, it's Friday. Guy finally opens up to her girlfriend. He's like, babe, let me take you out. There's this spot in Renfrew. Apparently it's like, I don't know what I can call it, but then it's where people hang out. So he's like, let me take you there, plus I want you to meet my friends and all that. Okay, girl was excited because I think this guy was giving her a cold shoulder this whole time. So he had to go to work. If he was going to work, he had to go to work these past few days. But yeah, so they went to the tavern, guys. When they got there, guy left her with his friends. Like, she sat there, there were like 9 of them. She couldn't even count how many people were there because this guy is like, he's well known in that area. So she couldn't even count how many people were there at their table, but 9 or something. So she sat there, guy bought alcohol and he just left her there. So he left Manabatu. Like, imagine, why is it some people are so ungrateful? Like, they are ungrateful, guys. He left her and had the audacity to dance with other girls right in front of his girlfriend. Imagine, what is that? Like, that girl was tearing up in the taxi. Even the people in front of us and behind us, because like, well, in the middle actually. Even people were asking, oh, what's going on? Why is she crying? Like, what happened? I'm like, I don't know, because I didn't want to go around spreading her news and all that. So he left her and danced with other girls in front of her. What is that? So as time went, she's sitting there at the table depressed. She was so agitated to leave, like she wanted to leave that place. Like, she kept calling for him and this guy was ignoring her. Like, he pretended as if he didn't know her one time. So Survivor was sitting there heartbroken, angry. She was filled with all these emotions because she just wanted to leave, because she never expected that from her boyfriend of 7 years, guys. 7 years. So a guy came, and apparently this guy is Abuser's friend. So he came and he kept her busy because, like, she was literally out of the room, if I may say. She was literally out of the room. People were dancing, rejoicing, happy, having the time of their lives. And yet she was just sitting there bored, like she just wanted to leave because of what she's seeing, right? So the guy came and he kept her busy, he entertained her. She had a big mistake. So apparently the guy Agira is Abuser's friend. Abuser Agira is the boyfriend. Abuser, he caused the scene there. like stay away from my boyfriend, from my girlfriend. I mean, you don't even know her. Like just stay away from her. Like he created a scene, and the way the girl narrated the story is like, abuser is those people that are feared. Yeah, those people that are feared. And normally we all know that people who are feared, they deal with these dodgy businesses. Like we're busy guys, can't do this to us. So even then I told her, hold on again, if your guy says he works at this and that, don't believe it. Don't believe that he was lying, because there's no way that people in that tavern or spot or whatever respected him like that. So guy, after fighting with his friend, I mean, like grab a girlfriend, like he grabs her so aggressively that even the people there, they pretended as if ababone guys didn't sound, because she was like, yo, you hurting me in like one month, you know. They went home, and then when they got home, the guy started beating her up. Imagine, Ari, he was beating her up, cursing her. She came for Renfrew to entertain other men with his money, like, you know. So on Saturday, apparently, like this girl, she was hurt on Friday again from all the beatings and everything that has happened. In fact, she was traumatized, because I guess the guy has never done that before. Like he has never raised a hand on her before. So now all of a sudden, I'm sharp. On Saturday, Asabale sharp, you know, girl Ore, she sat him down and I'm like, what happened to you? Why are you like this? Why are you no longer sending money home? Do you know that the teachers at preach but is behind payments? So they busy asking me about you. Like we are struggling. Apparently Lena, the girl, she was struggling to find employment. I don't know about now. She is struggling to find employment. I mean, she's struggling to find employment because, hey guys, COVID, I don't even want to go there. But yeah, so the guy just decided to leave her. Like he left. He just looked at her, and he just looked at her as if I'm disgusted. Like he left. So Manabatus, she's sitting there in that room crying herself to sleep, wondering what she's done wrong. That's the thing with abusers, guys. They make it seem as if it's your fault. Like they make it seem as if it's your fault. It's never their fault. It's always your fault. Because even like guy over like, you came here to entertain my friends with my money. Like what is that? What is that? Like fine. Guy came back later on with another girl. On top of that pain, and one about to, like, she was already undergoing because of this guy. I tripled, like he tripled it. So Gelo Ore, as they got in, she stared at them. Like these people were giggling. It was all fun and games. Until they had sex in front of her. Guys, imagine your boyfriend of 7 years. You've been with them through thick and thin. Like this person, like it's like they've been through the most together in their relationship, right? Jiggy. Yeah, now out of the blue, he decides to bring another girl home and have sex with them in front of you. Where's the respect? Where is the respect? Like, he could have done it, ne? But it's in front of her. Oh, he showed her, Hore, you are nothing. You are nothing. So there was tension. So after the sex and all of that, there was tension in the room. Like, she wasn't even speaking to him because she was so disgusted. She was so hurt. She was so heartbroken. Like I've said before, her feelings, her emotions, were all over the place. On Sunday, she told the guy, "Oh, you know what? Please give me money. Like, I want to go home. I've had enough of this place. Like, I want to leave." Guy was refusing. That time, girl in what's this? For her, Renfrew. Like, she has nothing because this guy was no longer sending them money. She had to ask one of her friends, to go see her boyfriend. Only her boyfriend I had saying. So during Survivor's stay in Renfrew, she realized that this guy has money. It's just that he has changed. He's stingy. Like, we don't know what's going on with him. So Miguel, she noticed that this guy would leave and come back late with a stack of money. And that stack of money, he would hit it ceiling, guys. Like, he would hit it ceiling there. I bought them all. So I get it on Sunday, Miguel, she was asking the guy for money to leave and go back home, and the guy was refusing because you know how abusers are. Like, they are demanding. Everything has to go their way. Monday, she took the bull by the horn. She was like, I'm leaving this place. She waited for the guy to go to work. I get the guy's working. I never asked her what he does. I don't remember asking her, but yeah, he went to work. After guy, Avaya, Mogeli, Aya Siling, Angazaga, she left. So as she was on her way to catch a cab to Vereeniging, because me and her, we met in Vereeniging. Apparently a guy drove past her, and the guy Abajiga, and then he offered her a lift. Okay, at first she was like, hey, because you know human trafficking, but then she was like, let me just get in, you know. So she got in the car, and then this guy was like, why are you so sad? What happened? So apparently she told the guy everything that had happened. She told him that she traveled all the way from the Free State to come see her boyfriend in Renfrew, only to find out that the guy is cheating. Like, the guy, Kio Wamushapa, like, he's no longer the same. For the Podja BMW, she kept it short. I don't really know what happened between the two. So the guy, the BMW, the BMW guy, he asked for her number, and then yeah, like they exchanged numbers, and then yeah, apparently it's about boo, you know, it's about boo. So moral of the story is, guys, leave when you still can. Don't say he'll change. Don't say that's not him. Don't have faith on his behalf. Let me put it like that. Don't have faith on his behalf, because abusers, people who are like that, people who hit women, they don't change. Like, literally, they don't change. Never but change, guys. The only thing that they're going to do is they're going to take you to the morgue in a body bag, literally. So leave when you still can. Like, don't even wait for things to get worse. Like, I don't even know what to say about this story, because it really touched me. But yeah, it is what it is. So leave when you still can, guys. Don't wait for just leave. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share my video. Mwah.